Okay, it's still Wednesday, January 20th, and as you can tell, it's now 3 o'clock, because naturally, they're never going to send somebody out from the San Francisco Police Department to enforce people's medical rights. But let me call to be sure that they haven't sent somebody out and go forward just to continue to illustrate how it doesn't work and how rigged the whole thing is. So it's been an hour and a half. The last time it was over 2 hours. Are we beginning to learn the games here? So nice. The coach will hear of a TTY user. Será comunicado con el Departamento de Policía de San Francisco. Su llamada será contestada por la próxima operadora disponible. Si tiene emergencia, cuelgue y llame a 911. Los tonos que siguen son para los turnos. 呢個係3份警察部門，下一個服務員會嚟幫你。如果有急救事咧，你要打911。我嘅聲音係俾聾啞人用。That's a TTY, I tell you, for deaf users. For deaf people, that actually. You've reached the San Francisco Police Department. Your call will be answered by the next available dispatcher. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. The tones you will hear are for TTY users. Será comunicado con el Departamento de Policía de San Francisco. Su llamada será contestada por la próxima operadora disponible. Si tiene emergencia, cuelgue y llame a 911. Los tonos que siguen son para los turnos. 呢個係3份警察部門，下一個服務員會嚟幫你。如果有急救事咧，你要打911。我嘅聲音係俾聾啞人用。Want this to be over, let me finish this last thing, we'll go.
takes 5 minutes each way. At least
You've
they're
reached the
doing it
San
right.
Francisco Police Department. Your call will be answered by the next available dispatcher. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. The tones you will hear are for TTY users. Será comunicado con el Departamento de Policía de San Francisco. Su llamada será contestada por la próxima operadora disponible. Si tiene emergencia, cuelgue y llame a 911. Los tonos que siguen son para los dos. 呢個係三藩市警察部門，下一個服務員會嚟幫你。如果有急救事咧，你要打911。You've reached the San Francisco Police Department. Your call will be answered by the next available dispatcher. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. The tones you will hear are for TTY users. Será comunicado con el San Francisco Police Dispatcher 125.
Yes, hello. This is my third or fourth call. I'm calling from 101 Grove. It's now 3:05. I called at 1:30. It's been an hour and a half. I asked for civil standby to enforce my medical rights at the Department of Public Health. Is anyone coming, or you just can't provide an ETA and I should be here another 3 hours?
Is this Jason?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, well, Jason, we do have your call pending, and on-duty sergeant has been notified that you're waiting. So as soon as an officer is available, they'll be out to meet you. I don't have an estimated time of
I
arrival for you.
understand. Well, after an hour and a half, I'm really glad that this wasn't an emergency because you would have failed miserably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the call. I'm going to come back another day and call again and let it take another hour and a half, 2 hours, just to show the ineffectualness of the San Francisco Police Department protecting the citizens' rights to medical care at the Department of Public Health, since it's absolved itself by having the sheriff as security here, which does not provide enforcement of medical law.
Okay, well, I don't have any idea what the sheriffs are doing there, sir, but I can tell you your call is pending, and like I said, an on-duty
That's
sergeant has been
okay.
notified.
I got plenty
An
of...
on-duty sergeant has been notified that you've been waiting, so as soon as an officer is available, they can be out to meet you.
Well,
But
I
can
am
cancel
canceling the
if you
call
like.
because after an hour and a half to send somebody 8 blocks does not show me any proficiency at all.
Okay,
But
sir,
we'll do
they
it
don't
again.
they don't sit at the station. So you said 8 blocks away. They don't sit at the station, sir. They're out in their cars patrolling, so they might not be 8 blocks away. They might be attending to an emergency somewhere else, and that's why they're not at your call right now.
That's correct,
So
madam.
that's why we
That
advise
is-
you that you have to wait until there's an officer available. But like I said, if you
that
want
is
to cancel
correct,
your
madam.
call, I can go ahead and cancel that
That
for
is
you.
correct, madam. And they may be 2 blocks away as opposed to across the town also,
Right.
correct?
Exactly,
Thank
you're
you.
right. But
Thank
like
you.
I said, you
In the
don't have an
meantime,
emergency,
it's still been an
and
hour
I'll
and a
go ahead
half.
cancel
In the
your call, so
meantime,
you can
I
call
still
back
haven't gotten what I
another day when
requested.
you're available, sir.
Thank
for-
you.
Bye-bye.
I will call back again and continue to videotape for YouTube. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless. All right, we're ready to go. Total failure, as I expected. Well, folks, live and learn. And the next time we come, it will happen again because this is the games that these people play as opposed to enforcing the law. Remember, this is the Department of Public Health. And when you can't get your health rights and your medical rights enforced by the police, the Department of Public Health can break them as they have by using the sheriff as only security, which all the videos point to here. Let's continue with the farce. Let's continue to show. So, thank you. We'll come back some other day and call for civil standby.